We're here at Binder Park Zoo with Hannah, and this is Lucky, who's a ball python. Notice where Mary's standing right now. But listen, we're talking about Reptile Weekend, which is coming up August 5th and 6th. Is that correct?
That is absolutely right. It's a two-day event where Binder Park Zoo partners with the Michigan Society of Herpetologists, and they actually bring over 100 reptiles and amphibians that our guests can get up close and personal with over those 2 days.
So we can actually come those 2 days, see and touch.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Plenty of them are touchable, and you guys can touch Lucky too if you'd like.
You know, I assume it's going to be slimy, but she's not, or he's not.
He's not. Yep, he's a male. Yeah, so a lot of people have that assumption in their mind that reptiles are going to be icky and slimy, but really they're scaly and they're smooth and actually kind of soft feeling.
Very soft.
Yeah, we usually tell kids they feel kind of like a smoother version of a basketball.
Right.
Now you made a really good point off camera about fuzzy creatures as compared to reptiles and amphibians.
Right, so one of my most common questions when I bring reptiles to an education program is, does it bite? But to be honest, most of the animals that are more likely to bite you are the cute fuzzy things like birds and mammals than a reptile.
Why do we need to conserve them?
Well, these guys are really important. They're one of the most misunderstood groups of animals in the whole world. People tend to be afraid of them, but in reality, they do really important jobs. This guy and other snakes like him, they eat rodents, so they help to control the populations of things like mice and rats that we don't really want a whole lot of around. So they're really, really important.
Right.
Well, and it's good this Reptile Weekend because you really get to introduce people to things that they don't know a lot about.
Yeah,
so
it's a good
those myths.
It's a good chance if you're a little bit nervous around what we call herps, reptiles and amphibians, to come out, face some of those fears, see if maybe you can learn a little bit more about some of these amazing animals.
That makes so much sense. And when you say they all have jobs to do, that makes even more sense.
Yeah.
I know of a certain reptile who probably has a SAG card after appearing in a video with Britney Spears, similar to the one you have there. So, I mean, they do have purpose.
What other reptiles will we see?
So usually there's lots of different people who bring all sorts of different lizards, snakes, sometimes crocodilians like alligators. I've seen really large boa constrictors that people have brought. There's one guy who comes who has tarantulas that you can take a look at.
All right.
They're really surprisingly beautiful.
Reptile Weekend here at Binder Park Zoo, August 5th and 6th. Definitely a good time and break some of those stereotypes.
Yeah, face some of your fears like we're doing.
Lucky, thank you.
You're very welcome.
We'll see you at Binder Park Zoo.